G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the TCU Horned Frogs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the TCU head coach. One of the things to keep your eyes on is how does this young quarterback continue to develop? They took a risk early in the season starting this young freshman, but he has continued to develop each week and get better. He's gaining the trust of his teammates. He's really starting to make good reads and get a feel for this offense. Can they keep this trend going? I'll keep you posted on how he looks on the field and how he's leading his team early in this game. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Looking for space. It's Blaylock. Oh, he's got some space. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Surge ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. As you watch how a season unfolds and you get off to a good start like these guys have in ACC play, that momentum can really be powerful.
Oh, 100%. The momentum, the confidence. Like, you go from starting the season and saying, we want to be great in these areas, and now you're starting to see it, starting to pile up some conference wins. Now, Jesse, getting to the middle of the season, and you got to continue to evolve, right, and be ready for some of these rivalries.
No doubt about it. And I think they also like the fact that they've got some guys stepping up and making plays consistently. It's one thing to do it off in non-conference play against weaker competition early in the year, but now that you're into the meat of your ACC schedule, they've got guys on both sides of the ball that they can count on week in, week out.
The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. Throws quickly. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains and they're set up at the 41. Great job by this quarterback to beat the blitz, and then the running back made it to the sticks.
Yeah, awesome job. You see a extra guy coming. The running back is not accounted for. Nice job getting it to him and letting him get the first down. Great job, great read.
The Horned Frogs have their offense in high gear. He'll do it himself. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season. Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Fires to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
They couldn't connect on that 57-yard field goal, and now they'll put it in play from the 40. got it behind the line. It's Graham. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Throws it off the RPO. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
Quick give. It's Mobley. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Moving to his left. They're working that left side. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Out wide right, it's Porter. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9.
Hey, man, this is exactly what you want as a play caller. You want to get your quarterback settled, give him some bunnies early to make some plays so he's feeling bulletproof. 4 for 4 to start the game. Yes, please. Offensive coordinator Jesse, I'm giving him an A+ so far for checking those boxes.
Well, he's done a good job getting his quarterback prepped for this one, too, because watching this guy throw the ball, he's making quick decisions, and he's throwing the ball with a lot of conviction. You can tell this guy watched a lot of film. He has the answers to the test early in this game.
They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a third down and goal.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Going for 6. And it's batted away, and the 4th down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football.
And those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
The Horned Frogs offense takes the field, ready to get going. They built up some time of possession with that last drive, but couldn't turn it into points with the missed field goal. We'll see if they can put something on the board this time. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. on the move. Breaks into the open. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Here we go. Ready. Like 18. Ready, go.
Straight ahead, it's Payne. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. A designed run for the quarterback. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They missed a field goal on that last drive, but here on 3rd down, they can't afford for this possession to come up empty. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. Got him downfield. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
And the Horned Frogs will snap it on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Payne. There he goes. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Firing to the right, complete. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
The Horned Frogs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Calls his own number. He's got enough. Turning it on. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on second.
The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Got it back on second and goal. Touchdown, TCU! Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. And they trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David, is just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with it.
I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Touchdown, Horned Frog! Took it all the way back to the house.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Makes a move. He's on the loose. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He'll try to tack on one more. And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. This drive will open from the 15. Drops back on first down. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Timeout taken by TCU. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Horned Frogs with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Great place to start for this offense. First play of this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Mobley. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Defense. Take it back. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting him a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with Buffalo taking on the number 12 team, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. And it's Buffalo with a statement victory here and a surprising result. Going into this game, they did not look like the better team.
He gets it out to the 32 and sets him up with a little better field position.
The victory gets this team to 4-2. It has not been a perfect start, but they are right in position entering the second half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, it's Mobley. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
The give is to Williams. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw one first. Caught behind the line. It's Coleman Williams. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. TCU ready to crank things up on this drive. They'd love nothing more than to take advantage of that early second half turnover and cash in and tack a little bit more onto this lead. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Rushes on. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man downfield. All kinds of room to the right. Lowers those pads. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line.
Nice job after the catch by the tight end. Able to make a guy miss and go get extra yards.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
Hits inside. It's Blaylock. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run it. It's Payne. And he's in. Pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, TCU!
And you got to love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead. You take the ball right away here in the 2nd half. You drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
From deep, it's Mobley. Stopped at the 26, brought it out of the end zone, picked up an extra yard. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Notre Dame lines up quickly. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Left side is Graham. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Rides to the back. Defense makes a stand as the clock runs down to 0. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. The throw to the outside is complete. Breaks into the open. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down.
And even though they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, they've got a quarterback that can bring them back, but they need him now to play his A-plus level of football. We saw a nice completion on that last third down. Let's see if he can keep it going.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
When linebackers blitz, not only do they have to be able to beat offensive linemen, but they're going to have to beat running backs and tight ends. You've got to have moves in your repertoire. That linebacker showed that there.
Second down to the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Right side, it's Porter. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Makes a catch. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Back to pass on second down. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Notre Dame right back to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That one's not even close.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Slams ahead. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Irish! Old Uncle Mo has changed sidelines.
Look out, brother. Here's what happens, right? Something happens, get you close in the ball game. The defense needs to come out here, get a stop, get that ball back to the offense. Oh, Uncle Mo on your side.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be knocked down. TCU has it back and the Horned Frogs go on offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Buying a little time to his left. A strike downfield. Flying out to the left. He's at the top. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Horned Frog. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
When these offenses get in the rhythm, they're hard to stop. Already up early, got a short field, take advantage of it too, get another touchdown. This offense is doing whatever they want to do and having a lot of success.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Mobley. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Crosses the 30, he's got a leg. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Notre Dame lines up quickly.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
They'll line up with trips to the right side on 2nd and 6. He'll set up to throw. That pass is incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Trying to get behind the defense. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Returns it all the way back to the 23-yard line, and the defense gets a turnover. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give as they work on that clock. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. The Fighting Irish call their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's small. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Notre Dame will now use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. The Horned Frogs will call on their punt team. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Davidson. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
Snap on first down, wants to throw. Out wide left, it's Graham. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. Notre Dame right back to the line. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. They'll take the penalty and move them back. And here we go, final play of the game right here. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he is brought to the ground, and that's how we'll wrap this one up.